Hello everyone and welcome back to more Dragon Quest XI here on YouTube. My name is Steven, aka Storm, and we're going to be continuing on in just a moment. I'm sending out some of the messages to let people know the game is beginning. Anyone who wants to watch can. Sorry, this takes just a moment, guys. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hey Joe, Drag. Crikey, that was quick. I regret nothing. Oh, he said crikey, everybody take a shot. We are going to be continuing the adventures of Danny Jax, who has the case of the shy pox and cannot flee from battles, no matter how hard they get him. On the adventures of Danny Jax, what happened so far? Danny Jax has returned home, having proven himself in the ceremony atop Cobblestone Tor, only to be told by his mother, Amber, that he is the reincarnation of the legendary Luminary. Having learned that he must leave home and head out to face his destiny, he is unable to sleep and steps out into the moonlight for a stroll, where he meets Gemma beneath the old tree in the heart of the village. She tells him the tale of the star known as Edwin's Lantern, named for the luminary of legend. After hearing it, he returns home, where he finally falls into a fitful slumber. Parley with your party. This is talking about use party talk to talk to everyone in the group. Welcome back, Danny Jax. I trust you had a peaceful respite. May the mighty forces of benevolence watch over you and protect this poor child. Amen. Cobblestone. Alright, so we're getting ready to head out into the wide world. Throw open the gates. Did you see that leaf just blow past? How's everyone doing today? I do not remember which way I need to go. Oh, Heliodor's this way, okay. Farewell, small child. Good to hear, Drake. Oh, welcome to the stream. Hey, Coat. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, Coat? Oh, here's Amber waiting for me. So this is it? My little soldiers are really leaving home? You might not be back for a while. Hope you said all your goodbyes. So ready? Yes. Well, off you go then. I'm gonna miss you, you scamp.
One day you're just a little... The next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating... I mean, since he brought you to Cobblestone.
At this point, is there any point in lying to me and not pretending like I wasn't found in the river?
We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things.
Okay, I have to admit, I like the way his hair blows. What do you guys think?
You know who the luminary was, of course. The legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. We're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say.
Just because he's floating the river doesn't mean he's...
When you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way.
I hand you nothing, but you somehow receive a map of the continent. Yay, it's a pony!
Oh. And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way. You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
Oh, you travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
I think she's trying to assure herself more than she is me that I'm a good boy.
Goodbye.
I'm not a dog, Mom.
Wait!
Gemma.
Here, take this with you. I made it for you.
Aw, thank you. I won't use it just yet, but Danny Jax receives Gemma's charm.
It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? I don't know what's in store for you out there, but wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Very well, but I, Danny Jax, must be off. For I am Danny Jax, and this is my adventure! Yay, adventure! Alright, so, need a horse? Nay, brother. Or nay, bother. Horses are an incredible convenient way to cover large amounts of ground in very limited time, but you'll sometimes have to enter areas that can only be explored on foot. Don't despair, though. A ring of one of the many bells. You must be gone. Well, this took a darker turn. Okay, gets out the eyeliner. Forward. Whoa, I think I missed something. No, okay. And one thing I'm going to do is I'm trying to explore a little more than I've done in my own playthrough. Because I think I've missed some stuff just because I was rushing through the story. And I don't want to do that, so I'm definitely going to take things a little more at my own pace. So we're going to beat up some slimes. Oh, group of slimes appear! Oh, slimy, slimy, slimy. Spells. That's only one. Now, one thing I'd like to have you guys do is this is going to be a watcher participation. Once we get to the point where I can start spending skill points, I'm going to let you guys help decide where I spend my skill points. I think it's possible to max out all the skills, so it's not like it's going to be a decision that's going to finalize everything, but you guys will help me decide what's most important. So when we get to that point, I'll go over everything with you, and you guys will help me build our party as we go. Shypox hit me. Oh gosh, there's somebody looking at me. Oh, they're looking at me. Is it? Okay, let's see if I can fix that. Ah, wrong button again. System settings, volume settings. Is it the sound effects or the music? 'Cause the music's on 2. Okay, how's that? I don't think I can turn it any lower than that without turning the music off completely. Okay, how's it sound now? Or do you think I still need 2? Okay, better, okay. Oh, it didn't die. Oh, Shypox hit me again. I wonder if it's only me that gets hit. I wonder if it hurts my allies too. That's actually a really good question. I probably should have checked that before I did that. Yay, level 4! Okay, we don't want to level up too much, because you don't get skill points when you level up for a certain point. I don't think it retroactively awards them to you. Is this the right way to go? Yes, this is it. We will battle some different enemy types along the way, but I'm not going to purposely grind for levels. Unless you guys want me to. Keep your eyes out for anything sparkly or out of the usual. Usually there's something cool there that we can grab. That'll come in handy down the road. Okay, well, we've seen these guys before, so they're not... But these guys are new, so let's fight one of them. Oh gosh, it's an evil cucumber! Ooh! I have been stabbed by a cucumber. The slime flee? Yeah, there's a lot of enemy types you'll notice as we go through the game are variations of the same group of enemies. So oftentimes, instead of seeing brand new enemy types, you'll just see a modified version of an enemy type we fought before. So, just as a heads up. That's a new enemy. It's a bunny corn! Let's throw a spell at it. Oh, I got hit by Shypox. Ow! Right in the butt. So, I've heard, and I've not been able to confirm, that positioning yourself in battle can actually change the effect of some area of effect attacks. I haven't been able to confirm that yet, just because I haven't been able to get the positioning right, I guess. But the all the online stuff has been suggesting that placement is very important, so I'm going to have a play around with that on my own file, and then if I can figure it out, we'll be able to use that for strategies and big battles. But over here, we got ourselves a... Oh ho! Hold on a second!
Oh, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one. It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones. To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break. What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? Oh, ye of little faith.
I mean, I thought it was a valid concern, but apparently if everyone else thinks it's not, I mean...
That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need. And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for yourself? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said, keen campers can continue on where others can't. Be prepared. Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
I just remembered who this guy's voice reminds me of. He kind of reminds me of Haggard a little bit. Not completely, but some of the inflection to his words reminds me of Haggard. It was bothering me the whole time. I was trying to think of who he reminded me of. Also, Joe, Andre said you would be disappointed in me for something I did in the game last night. Let's go raid his house. Let's go raid his house. Ooh, there's a chest there. I did not find this last time. I got 80 gold pieces. Woohoo! Can I go in the well? Yes, I can go down the well. Wow, this is really well worked for a whale. Plus, there's no water down here. I hope they don't get thirsty. Okay, so let's go ahead and give a basic rundown of how campfires work. So what you do is you walk up to the campfire, you press the X button. There's a place to make a campfire here. Settle in for the night? Yes. And now everything turns into a little campsite area. You can talk to your friends if you have any, which I do not. You can rest for the night, you can ask the statue for help, or you can break camp. So we're going to start off with just free walking around. Right now there's not a lot to do here, but later on you'll be able to use what's called a portable forge, which allows you to make items and weapons and improve items and weapons that you already have, which will be really useful when I get around to doing the no armor challenge. So let's talk to this guy right here. Welcome to my roving emporium. How can I serve you? Buy. I could buy a cipher stick, which is useless. I could buy a copper pot lid, which raises my defense a little bit, which I already have one of those, I think. I already have this bandana. I already have the Wayfarer's clothes. I could buy a medicinal herb, an antidote herb, and a chimera wing. You know what? We'll go ahead and buy one antidote herb and one chimera wing just in case. But these shops all have different stuff at every campsite, so. And now just go here and rest, but I want to ask the statue for help. The statue is the same thing as a church. You can do anything you can do at a church. You can use absolution to get rid of draconic quest, benediction to remove any curses afflicting the party. You can use a purification to remove any poisons, resurrection to bring a fallen party members back to life, divination, which is learn how much experience each party member needs to reach the next level, which for me is a wise and benevolent voice can be heard. Faithful servant, Danny Jacks, you need 72 experience points to reach the next level. Is there anything else I can help you with? Confession, save. Alright. Now we just rest till morning, which gives you a full recharge on all your stuff. It's much more convenient than finding an inn, and a lot cheaper than finding an inn, but sometimes an inn is your best source for a quick heal session. Alright, so we need to go north, which means we want to go this way. We're gonna look around, we're not just gonna run north. I don't know what these guys are supposed to be. They never actually do anything. Where does that go? That leads to the Emerald Coast, so that's not important right now. I can't go that way yet. At least I don't think I can. Let's see if I can go that way. I'm sure there's something blocking my path from going this way. Whoa! Cruel cucumbers! I'm cruel and I'm a cucumber. Cruel and I'm a cucumber. Yeah, make sure. Let's run down here and see if I'm allowed to... Wow, there's a lot of people in this area. It looks like it'll let me go to the Emerald Coast. I'm not seeing anything so far that would block my path. Oh, no, there's a person blocking the path. I know plot armor when I see it. I got a chimera wing. Yep, so, plot armor preventing us from going that way for now. Which is fine, the enemies up there are actually pretty tough. There's no point in fighting all these guys. I'm just gonna outgrow to the point that I won't be earning skill points anymore, or I'll miss out on some skill points. I definitely don't want to do that. But this will connect us back to the way to Heliodor anyway, so. Man, I didn't even notice that bunny was right there. Can I turn off that display on the... Hold on one second. That's actually kind of annoying. There we go, that's better. Oh, hey, look, new enemy types. Let's fight them and see what we got. So first of all, we're finding a fright bulb. I think these things actually work like a bomb. And then there's these guys. Hey, Hammerhood. That's cute. Look at this beautiful water, sitting here contemplating my destiny and what life has for me. And I just look out at the water and I wonder to myself what it would be like if I just jumped into the water. Would anyone truly miss me if I did? Oh, hey, a new enemy type. It's a Platypunk? Yeah, Platypunk. I wasn't sure if I was reading that correctly. Yes, dead. Oh, treasure chest. And I got a single file. That actually restores MP, I believe. There's something up there. I got a piece of pink pine. I actually have no idea what pink pine does. I've never had to use it for anything, to my knowledge. And there ahead of us, guys, is the capital of Heliodor. Named Heliodor, actually, believe it or not. Man, there are monsters just all over the place out here. Cotton top, and medicinal herb. Okay. Can't jump down there. I guess that must be a non-playable area. Hello, guard. Are you doing your duty? Are you guarding this trebuchet? I am the chosen one with my chosen trebuchet. And a ballista, apparently. I run to the gate. Look at Heliodor, so beautiful. Alright, so I believe there's a couple quests we can do here before we go to the castle. I think we want to take care of those first. unless it's worth giving a talk to anybody with a pink logo over their head. I haven't seen you around here before. You've been here to see the king, you say? Well, you won't find him around here. You'd better head to the castle. Go straight up this road, climb the stairs, and keep going, and Bob's your uncle. Just remember that they shut the gates as soon as the sun goes down, as the king needs his sleep, you know. You're best off heading there bright and early if you want an audience. Well, yes, but there's interesting things to do around here. There's a tavern here. Hello there. Come into the inn. Wait, come on in. The inn is on the left. Oh, right here. So this is a bank. You can store your money here. And this is the inn. You can pay to rest up. And then this is a bar, but you don't normally do anything with bars. I don't think you can actually buy anything from the bar. No, you can't. But sometimes there's items hidden away. Oops, I just smashed up all their pumpkins. Oh, that leads outside, okay. Sorry guys, we're going to be exploring about every inch of this city today. Let's go upstairs and take a look at the rooms upstairs while we're here. Ah, this is a balcony. This will be a good thing to know about. I got a medicinal herb. And nail beggars can't be choosers. What'd I find? This book is called A Spotter's Guide to Monsters. Danny Jack takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Intrepid adventure. If this book should impress upon you one thing before you set out on your quest in the world, let it be this. The monsters that roam the land at night are far more fearsome than those that appear during the day. Heed these words well, adventurer, and go abroad in the evening only if you are prepared to meet the dangers that await you. I don't think I've actually ever traveled at night in this game before. This is a fine inn. Maybe the finest in Heliodor. I mean, who knows? I'm sorry, but your pots must be smashed. I got flaxen thread. Oh no, I'm turning into that guy. The guy who goes around and smashes pots. And takes stuff from people's wardrobes. Joe, I'm turning into Link. Oh, I've been to this rooftop place before. Oh, I see a purple logo. That means there's a quest just over here. Oops. I was temporarily confused. Ah. There you are. Wah! Wah! Amelia's stuck on the roof! She won't come down! Wah! Someone please help me! Amelia's stuck on the roof, you have to help! Amelia's in a pickle. The girl wants you to rescue Amelia from the perilous rooftops above. You get kitty litter. I don't know what that does. You've been asked to undertake a quest. Will you accept this request? Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You're so nice. Please get Amelia down. She's scared of heights, you know? Okay. Honestly, I have no idea where this Amelia is supposed to be. So, is she up there? Well, I know how to get to the roofs. Roughly, anyways. Let's go this way. Wait, can I access the roofs at this point in the game, or can I not do that until later? That's an interesting question. I didn't think about that. is this? Oh, this is somebody's private residence. I found a pair of fishnet stockings. Well, that's an interesting find. I'll need those for later. Here we go. Nicholas Creed, eat your heart out. Okay, if I was someone named Amelia, where would I be hiding? There's a chest on that roof over there. There's a ladder to get there, though, so there's a way to get in there from inside, I assume. Or can I jump down onto that balcony from here? Let me try to see if I can get up on this steeple so I can just look out at stuff. Nope, can't jump that far. No! Shoot. Ooh, gonna have to go back around. Okay, so maybe the Nicholas Creed wouldn't have done that, but... Does anyone see a animal or a little girl on the roofs? Because I don't. Oh, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know, I did too. I think I know how to get there. Nope. I can probably go in from the inside, though. Shh, be there, quiet. We're breaking and entering. Well, this is the balcony I was trying to get. Ah, there's the ladder. So, my question is, what kind of people put a chest on top of their roof? But hey, I got a mini medal. Cool. That won't be useful for a while. There's Amelia. Meow. The cat's paw seems to be stuck in the hole in the roof. Do you want to help it? Danny Jax gently removes the cat's paw from the hole. Yay, I helped the little girl's cat. You did it! You got Amelia off the roof. Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Here, take this. Receives a bag of kitty litter. Oh, hey, Kraz. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? This quest has been transgressed with finesse. Let's see what kitty litter does. Is it my bag, or is it... No, it's the item bag. Kitty litter. A particular powder that puts pets... that purring pets apparently prefer. It must have some point. She has your hair. That is true, she does, doesn't she? Oh gosh. So, my character must have come here at some point. Good to hear, Kraz. Good to hear. Let's see. There's another quest right here. Right. They're amazing. Danny Jax tries to open his mouth and talk to the person in front of him, but he is suddenly struck by how attractive they are, and his heart starts pounding, fit to burst. There's no way he can talk to anyone in this state. Dang it, I didn't know Shypox could affect me even like this. I came all the way to Heliodor with just one goal in mind. To catch a glimpse of two of the greatest heroes in our history. Sir Jasper and Sir Hendrik. Yes, you love the Shypox, don't you, Drag? The only problem is that they won't let me into the castle. Can you believe it? Well, I'm not going to get I'm not going to get to meet them in person. I suppose I'll have to bide my time by reading up on them instead. You know, if you wanted to earn my eternal gratitude, you could help me find a book about the exploits of those two fabulous knights. You've been asked to undertake a quest. Will you accept this request? Yes, sure. Oh, thank you so much. I know there's a book about my two favorite knights just sitting on a bookshelf somewhere. I've taken a look around the west of the city, so maybe you should head east. If you see any bookshelves with red books on them, then take a closer look. Apparently, they're the ones worth reading. If you do manage to find a book about Jasper and Hendrik, make sure to come back and tell me about it, won't you? Good luck! The Soldier and the Strategist, A Tale of Two Heroes quest. Okay, well, he said he's taking the west side, so we'll look over here on the east side of the city. Okay, this path leads... where? As we're playing a bit of a difficulty raised version of this game, I'm set to have a thing called Shypox on, where it can randomly strike my character with shyness. Oh, there's a book. It's a book called The Soldier and the Strategist, A Tale of Two Heroes. Found it right away. The first is Sir Hendrik, a warrior without equal. Countless times he has ridden his colossal black steed, Obsidian, fiercely into the heart of oncoming assault, scattering the enemy like so many leaves. He is chivalrous to a fault, and considered by many the greatest swordsman in the world. Even the vilest, most towering troll dare not stand its ground when faced with his whirling great sword. The second half of this gallant duo is the shrewd and ingenious Sir Jasper. Regarded in the sharpest military mind of the age, he has led heavily outnumbered forces to glorious victory again and again. Though, as a swordsman, he may be no match for Sir Hendrik. His ability to analyze any battlefield and quickly arrive at the ideal strategy for the situation at hand is unrivaled. With these two great men, the swordsman and the strategist, to protect it, Heliodor need fear no foe. Yay, let's go complete this quest. I think that's the only two quests in the city until at this point, too. And I believe there's nothing too cool to find elsewhere yet. I'll have to look that up, but I think we found most of the stuff we can get right now. So, but we'll take a look at the item shots before we head to the castle. So, we are going to advance the main plot of this. What is this? Steven's actually advancing the main plot. Oh, hello there! I can tell the look in your eyes that you found the book. Go on, tell me what it said. What's that? Sir Hendrik is the mightiest swordsman, but Sir Jasper is a peerless military tactician? I'd heard as much. But between the two of them, they've made Heliodor a nigh-on unbeatable military force. Well, I never. Fancy that. Ah, I'm so glad that you shared that with me. Now I feel a lot closer to my heroes. I feel a lot safer knowing they're around to protect Heliodor. Thank you so much for enlightening me. I may not have met them, but this is the next best thing. Here's a little something to say thank you. Danny Jax receives a Draslian shilling. I don't know what a Draslian shilling is. Quest completed. Equipment. It's not an equipable piece of item. Okay, this currency of a fallen kingdom no longer legal tender but can be sold for a few gold coins. Okay, that's interesting. Ah, here's an armor shop. And I think the weapon shop is in the same room. armor is every adventurer's best pal. When the chips are down, it's always there for you. So come on, what do you say? Welcome to the armor shop. How may I help you? Buy. I can buy a leather shield, which will give me a little bit of a boost to... Ooh. Actually, just getting boost across the board. But I don't think I can afford everything. Let's see, 90... It's 155... No, I can't afford everything, so... I think I'm just gonna go for the shield and the armor. Oh, I can't actually buy the shield. Sell. Items, dress, and shielding. Ooh, it's 100 gold, yes. Let's actually sell some of these medicinal herbs. Okay, I will acknowledge one thing. I do not like the fact there is no, multiple choice thing where you can choose multiple items to, sell. There we go. It gives us a little better defense too, which is important. So, alright, so we're gonna go save, and then we're gonna head to the castle. Yay, the castle! Where we'll fulfill our destiny as the Luminary, or at least learn what our destiny as the Luminary is. I totally know what's gonna happen, but I'm not gonna say anything. Smash those. Such a devout people. One thing I've always liked about the Dragon Quest games is like a lot of times in games they just kind of cut any kind of like fantasy religion from the game, but Dragon Quest, it's got a lot of the fantasy religion like openly visible. It's really nice. Alright, let us continue. You know, I forgot to check the weapon shop. Whoops. Wait a second. Don't I know? No, none of these guys are familiar. Okay. Let's check the weapon shop since I forgot to do that and I bought all armor. Not that I'll be able to buy a weapon, but at least I'll know what's available. Shouldn't be too much more than what I already have. Okay, so just a slight upgrade to a copper sword, or a copper chopper. But I can't afford them right now, but I'll be able to get those soon, so... At least the copper sword really soon, so... And I won't have to pay a cent for it, so... Alright, you guys ready to head to the castle? give you guys a moment to see if you guys are ready to head to the castle while I plug something up to charge real fast. Alright, let's roll. Ooh, scare the birds. Now I'm going to have to come back and explore these places a little more. I've never actually explored this area before. Done your homework? Okay, okay. Huh? That seems a weird conversation. Look at me, I'm committing vandalism on the public property. Yeah, we'll have to come back and explore these places. Actually, maybe we should probably go ahead and do that if we can. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and explore these places real quick before we go to the castle. Because I honestly don't know if I'll be able to come back here or not. For a while. Ooh, there's a chest. Got 100 gold coins. Yep, okay, that was worth it. Because if I can find enough money, I might be able to afford myself a better greatsword. Called The Lurid Allure of the Dingy Dungeon. Well, that's not ominous at all. That's one, so let's check the others while we're here. One is currently indisposed, sure it be long. Oh my gosh, that hat and dress is a crime against fashion. Oh, got plain clothes. Which is completely useless to me, but... Yay, 25 more gold coins. Oh, it's a little girl and her puppy. Oh, can't go in that one. Okay, that's all of them. That looks really cool, actually. I don't think I saw that last time I was here. Alright, cutscene time.
Halt! Not so fast.
State your business.
I'm here to deliver a pizza. Didn't you order double anchovies and pepperoni? Oh, fine. Just tell them that I'm the luminary and I'm here to speak to the king.
Here, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week.
Clear off, will ya? We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense.
Oh no, wait, I have something for that.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? You want to show that pendant to the king, you say?
Do you mind waiting here a minute?
Sure, I'll wait here a minute.
Huh? Ever so sorry for that little misunderstanding. Please, go right on through. His Majesty's waiting for you.
Well, that's mindly kind. I'd have a word with the king. You two aren't very nice, but I assume that's probably because you're not paid very much. Do not worry, I shall talk to the king on your behalf and see if I can get you a raise. What a beautiful castle. You're not a very nice person. Well, that's blocked off. His Majesty is waiting for you. To get to the throne room, head up these stairs and straight on. Okay, but I think I'm going to explore the castle a little bit first. Oh, it's a little garden area. This tree has been here ever since I was born. It's simply magnificent, requires no care, but retains its noble form entirely naturally. Ah, and that's because it has a root of the world tree, a sigil connected to it. You must be the luminary. You've created quite a stir, you know. It's nice to be able to meet you in person. I found 7 gold coins. The king must be pretty eccentric, just like, here, take this money and place it upon a pot for someone to find in the garden. Sir, that's kind of a waste of money. Do what I say, I'm the king. Alright. Sorry I'm delaying this a little bit, but I didn't actually look around this place when I was playing on mine, and I feel like we should do a little exploration. King Chameleon behind the throne. Yeah, I'm sure somebody lost their head for this one. Having seen several generations of his line, I can say with some certainty that King Chameleon is a rare breed of monarch, possessed of all the qualities required in truly great leader. Both beloved and feared by the populace, he is like a father to them, yet kind yet stern, firm yet fair. Not since the days of the great kings of old has our nation been so blessed. Though his face may have grown hard and lined since the terrible events that took place those few short years ago, some might say that this has added a certain depth that improves him yet further. Yet to have so resolutely overcome such grief, and yet still lead his nation boldly onward, is surely a sign that Chameleon is a king among kings. I found a single wayfarer's clothes, which is also useless to me, just like the plain clothes. We are nobles of the most blue-blooded stock, and yet we have been told we must wait for an audience with the king. Oh, we have traveled for days for an audience with the king of Heliodor, and now we are told he has a more important guest. The impudence! Who could it be? It could surely only be another king. Who else could outrank one such as I? It's not me or anything like that, so, I mean, there's nothing I can do to help you out with that. If I'm getting annoying to you guys, let me know and I'll cut out the voices. There's a book called Aedirn Geographic. One of many nations, both large and small, that make up Aedirn. There are 5, the so-called Great Five, that stand above all the others' eyes in the world. Ancient honorable Dundersil, steadfast and stony Heliodor, Goopolis and its noble desert knights, Sniffelheim and its snow-capped towers, and last but not least, Zuldard's Trust, carpeted in flowers. These 5 nations guide the world, meeting every few years at the great conference known as the Cogway of Kings, I don't know how to say that. In order to steer the course of Indian affairs in the direction agreeable to all. So that must have been what we saw at the beginning of the game, when we saw all those kings were gathered at a table. It must have been that gathering of kings that the book was talking about. Oh, there's somebody sleeping in here. This is a guard's barrack. Oh, I just took the medicine from the pots the guard for. Run away! It's a wardrobe. I got a leather hat. I didn't have to buy my leather hat. Oh well. It happens. Alright, no more putting it off. Now we go meet the king. Are you... Oh wait, there's more stuff over here. Never mind, I found more stuff to put off going to meet the king with. This is really cool. I didn't see this last time. The red star in the sky is known as Edwin's Lantern. Did you know? The scholars have long wondered how it got that name, but I'm afraid it has remained a mystery. No, it's not a mystery. At least the people in Cobblestone know why it's called that. I found a single vial. And nothing. Okay. It's kind of strange that it makes you confirm that you want to go in and out. That seems weird. I think this is it. I think this is all this leads. I don't think there's anything else around here. Okay, now we've officially put it off as much as we can. Here we go, guys. Your Majesty! I am the Luminary. My name is Danny Jax. I've come to save the world. It's kind of a big place and a lot of soldiers you've got gathered here to meet me. I just want to let you know that I respect each and every one of you as a warrior. I look forward to working together.
That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend.
The Jewel of Dundrasil. You are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, Wanderer. I am Carnelian, ruler of Heliodor. How long have I waited for this day? And now, finally, we meet. Truly, it is an honor. The fact that you come here proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true nature. I take it that you also bear the mark?
Yeah, he is kind of creepy.
Yes, the mark of light. Then there is no doubt. You are he.
Don't ruin it for everyone, Coot. Nah. I should have realized that you would guess what was going to happen.
Rejoice, dear subjects! The day is upon us at last. The luminary walks among us once more. Tell me, O luminary, where exactly is it that you hail from? I would so very much like to pay tribute to those who took you in and raised you.
Yeah, it was the village of Cobblestone. There's no way. There's nothing wrong with me telling you where I came from.
I see. Cobblestone, you say? Jasper, you know of this place?
I didn't have a choice, Drag.
I do, my liege. A village of provincial nobodies deep in the rocky south.
Then I take it you know what to do. Do not disappoint me.
Yes, my liege.
Accursed luminary! I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever your wicked scheme, know that it shall not succeed!
Wow, this has escalated quickly.
Hendrik, take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon. Know this. The luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm. And why is this? The reason is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the luminary intertwined with the dread Lord of Shadows. His coming heralds the resurrection of the Dark One.
You could fool one as wise as His Majesty. It was your great misfortune to confront one who knows your true nature.
You guys realize that... No, I don't think I need to explain why you guys are being morons.
Men! Seize this wretch!
About that, I have to let you know I'm actually a pretty decent fighter. I'm not even fighting back. What in the world? The dungeons.
You claim to hail from Cobblestone. Well, before the sun has set 3 times, we shall know the truth. By then, Jasper will have returned from his investigation.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
If I were you, Darkspawn, I would not expect to live beyond that day.
A hero in chains, awarded for fulfilling your duty and traveling to Heliodor Castle, only to be damned as the Dark Spawn and thrown into the dungeon by King Cardillion. Hey, cut it out. Get a grip. Making a wreck isn't going to help you any. Sheesh, keep it down, will you? There goes the neighborhood.
Will you keep it down in there? Most folks they throw in here have the decency to wait a while before going stir crazy. What are you in for, anyhow? You don't get free bed and board down here without having done something pretty bad. Wait, did you say the Luminary? You're serious? You're telling me the Luminary has just shown up in the cell next to mine? This is crazy.
First time I met this guy, I was like, Joe, what are you doing in this game?
One plate of delicious gruel for the gentleman in the dungeon suite. Come and get it.
Huh. The Luminary? You're serious? So it's all happening just like the seer said it would. We'd better get out of here. Wait here.
No, his voice does not match his face.
But... Oh!
Don't worry, I didn't kill him. But he won't be waking up anytime soon. Things will get pretty hairy up ahead. You'd better take this.
Thank you. Danny Jax takes the sword.
Oh, and I found this in a corner over there. I guess it's your stuff, right?
Receive my lost
Me?
belongings.
I got this little beauty back, so now I'm pretty much unstoppable. We better get out of here before any more of our tin-headed friends come knocking. Holler when you're ready to move out, okay?
Okay, I gotta re-equip, so... He gave me a knight's sword. Apparently not. Okay, I am ready to roll. So, why did that guard just happen to have my belongings on him? There's a hole.
I spend ages digging this hole, and you just happen to show up the day I finish it? Heck of a coincidence.
There's no
Guess I really was meant to help you out, just like the seer said. Anyway, there'll be time to talk about all that later. In you
go. You had it because it's in the script. Well, yeah, I know that. What I mean is it's kind of... Story-wise, it doesn't make a lot of sense. It looks like Danny Jack's neighbor has been busy. Go down the hole? Yes. The sewers.
The sewers, huh? Well, there must be a way out somewhere. Lead the way. I got your back.
Oh dear.
There they are! You lot, over here!
Huh? Damn it! We better make ourselves scarce.
This gets progressively more complicated as you go.
These guys don't give up, do they?
That's not great. The architecture's falling apart, guys.
Seriously?
I told you to stop with the donuts, Tim. Hey, how are you doing? Are you alive, friend thief? I assume you're a thief. Apparently I'm not.
You okay?
That's great.
Looks like we shook the guards, at least.
Doing a little streaming, so. You okay? Looks like we shook the guards, at least. this isn't ominous at all.
And that looks like a way out. Maybe our luck's about to change.
You had to say that, didn't you? The fact that there's a statue right there tells me that's not going to be the case. Yeah. We're playing Dragon Quest XI, Journey, or Echoes of Elusive Age, Edition of Light, so... Did it actually save? Yeah, it saved, okay. Alright, let's take a look and see what lies up ahead. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear, 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 dear. Well, that's like literally the worst thing ever.
Wait, there's something there.
Blue dragon!
If we stand and fight, we're dead. Let's get the heck out of here.
Yes, I know, we're running, we're running. Run away!
Well, here goes nothing. Whew. I think we gave it the slip.
Really? You had to say that too? It has wings!
I spoke too soon.
Oh. Yes, yes, yes. Running, 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 running. The monsters are smarter than running away. There's a lot of monsters in this area. Oh, metal slimes.
Has it gone? Whew. That was way too close for comfort. What's that thing doing under the castle anyway? Well, whatever. We should get going. Uh-oh.
Really? I don't remember which one that is. The last Dragon Quest game I played was Joker, I think, for the game for the Nintendo DS. Was that 8 maybe where you were an angel? Or 7? I don't remember.
We made it. Just. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Huh?
Oh, great.
There he is! The Darkspawn!
Me and my big mouth. Move, now!
Honestly, Eric, I don't know why I shouldn't reveal your name as Eric. Whoops. Yay, we're outside.
Looks like our luck finally ran out.
Oh, it just now ran out, huh?
There they are. We've got them now.
Oh, it's Hendrik.
No way back, huh? If they catch us, we're dead meat.
Hold!
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary. I don't have much choice.
Come on. Let's not do anything stupid now.
This is my true face. I am Trunks.
The name's Eric, by the way.
Oh, Eric, yeah, right. Yeah, pretty sure they want me dead anyways. Square Enix presents. This is the opening sequence of the game, Drake. That was all the prologue that up till now. It really is. It's really worth getting a coat. They haven't even done any bug fixes for this game yet. I haven't had a single patch for this game yet.
Wake up, lazy bones. Come on, up you get.
Who's waking me up? Huh? Ah, it's Eric! Oh
Finally. I was worried we'd lost you for a minute there. You've been out cold ever since we jumped. Had to drag you all the way here on my own. But what a jump it was. I closed my eyes, put my faith in the luminary, and somehow didn't get smashed into 1,000 pieces.
The power of belief.
In fact, I woke up on the forest floor at the bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me. Amazing what a little faith can do. Anyway, I guess you and me must be at the top of the King of Heliodor's most wanted list by now. Which means we can't hang around here too long. Let's go say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way.
A hero hounded, awarded for making a daring escape from the dungeons of Heliodor Castle and sneaking through the sewers with Eric. And we are now officially in Chapter 1 of this game, guys. Well, the official Chapter 1 of this game. Some strong medicine, that'll actually help. No, I don't need to, not right now.
Ah, there you are, my children. I trust that your friend here is fully recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area. Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds they might be capable of.
Don't you worry, Granny. If we find them, we'll punish them real good, won't we, Eric?
Criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Heliodor?
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains. And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the fugitives came from.
Oh dear, no, that's my home.
Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please.
Thanks. We appreciate that. We're going to get a little fresh air. We have a few things to discuss, right?
Yeah, sure. We probably won't be coming back.
Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from? I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed. If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts. But I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back. So, are you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember? That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got just the thing. Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor. That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head north and hit town. Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
Eric and Danny Jex has joined forces. Well, description of pet powers, which raises your different abilities and allows you to perform really cool and awesome stuff on your opponents. We'll get to all that in just a minute. Character builder. Okay. So I have 0 points right now. Eric has 3 points. So the question is how should I build Eric? Should I build him, at least to start with? So, first of all, we can't afford that. We can afford Flame Slash. When he uses a sword, he can deal fire damage to a target. He can increase the attack power while wielding knives, which is his best weapon. He can get some really cool abilities from knives, such as dual wielding, Persecutor, which deals 6 times damage to a target to sleep, and this one deals 6 times damage to an opponent who's poisoned or paralyzed. Boomerangs allow you to hit entire groups of enemies all at once, and they have different abilities to do different kinds of boomerang attacks. And of course, these are guile stuff, but we'll have to save up for that kind of stuff. So, what do you guys think? Should I save up and start working on the guile stuff for better defenses, better deftness, or should I start working on one of these 3 trees over here? Okay, so the attack stat is it raises the amount of damage you do when you use the attack option or use one of your skills on an enemy, while the defense option reduces the amount of incoming damage you take. So the higher your defense, the less damage you take from attacks. The higher your attack, the more damage you deal to a target. But defense can be raised a lot using benefits from like multiple different items. Attack power is only raised by your weapon, so getting these little skills that increase your attack power are really useful. So, but like I said, it just depends on what kind of thing you want me to do with him. Do you want him to be more of a just direct attacker, or do you want him to be more of a sneaky attacker? So, alright then, so we'll make him... Alright then, so let's go and there's a quest right here. Let's go and take care of that real quick. At least get it started. So that blue-haired chap with you is called Eric, is he? Well, he looks like he knows how to handle himself. You could have picked a worse traveling companion, that's for certain. Now tell me something. Have you heard of pet powers? They're special attacks that you can only unleash with the help of your companions. Basically, they're what happens when spells and abilities are mixed together in various combinations. And believe me, they're well worth learning. I can see I've piqued your interest. Alright, let me think. Ah, of course. I've got just the one for you to try. I'm pretty sure that you and your friend Eric can put your minds to it, you'll be able to master a little cracker known as the real decoy. All you have to do is team up and try it out with some helpless monster. You'll soon see how incredible it is. Well, what do you say? Fancy giving it a try? For an item called a gold chain. Sure, I'll give it a try. That's the spirit. But just one word of warning. This pet power won't work unless the people performing it are pepped up. And what does that mean, I hear you ask? Well, it's when you're in battle and the monsters are attacking you and suddenly you find you're fully focused and ready for anything. That should be enough to get you there, I'm sure. Now stop listening to me wifing on and get out there and try it. Once you've taken out a monster with the real decoy, come back and let me know. It takes two to tango quest. Alright, well, we're going to explore this area a little bit. I'm thinking that we might call it a session here soon. We've gotten some sufficient progress today, for sure. And hold on, I gotta change Eric's equipment. I've got this for him. Oh wow, this is a cool little... Okay, so we'll end off today by exploring this well. Once we've finished exploring this well, we'll end off for the session. Small scale, that's a really good find, actually. You can use it to make scale armor, which will be really useful. Did I already go this way? Yes, I did. Okay, so it's just straightforward now. There's a chest. I got a pointy hat. Can we even use the pointy hat? Yes, we can. Defense goes up, magical might. Yeah, it's really good, actually, because this character uses magic more than Eric does. Alright, but I'm going to end off the session here, guys. I'm going to save before we end off. I hope you all have enjoyed this second stream of Dragon Quest XI. Next time we're going to go back into Heliodor to help Eric complete his business, and then we will move on as in our journey as the Luminary, and head back towards Cobblestone. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and you'll join me again next week as we continue this adventure.